Mabuhay! It's me again, Johanna Abigail Serna, and today I'll be sharing my thoughts about flexible and differentiated teaching based on the topic of Miss Sakay and Miss Lumakin. You know, as a student, I've realized that not all of us learns in the same way. Some people understand lessons through visuals, others by listening, and some by doing. That's where flexible and differentiated teaching becomes really important. It's about giving all the learners a chance to learn in a way that fits them best. So, what exactly is differentiated and flexible teaching? From what I learned from Miss Sakay and Miss Lumakin, it's about teaching approach that adjust lessons, assignments, and assessments based on the needs and strength of students. In other words, it's about teaching the same goal but in different ways so that everyone can understand and succeed. For example, in a classroom, not all students learn well by just listening to a lecture. Some prefer hands-on activities like doing experiments or creating projects. Others might enjoy group work like cooperative learning or brainstorming sessions. Flexible teaching gives room for all those differences. Flexible teaching also means being adaptable. For example, during online classes, not all students have a stable internet or good gadgets. Some teachers used modular learning, while others recorded lessons so students could replay them anytime. So, that's flexibility, understanding the situation and finding ways to keep learning going. Miss Sakay and Miss Lumakin also highlighted that teachers should design activities that bring out students' potential, like through project-based learning, where students create something real and meaningful, group discussions or jigsaw activities, where they learn from each other, or even gamified lessons, where learning becomes fun through points, rewards, and teamwork. So these strategies not only make learning more exciting, but also show that the teacher respects each student's individuality. This topic made me reflect on my own learning experiences. There are times I struggled to understand lessons that were only explained one way, but whenever the teachers use different methods like showing videos, letting us in groups, or connecting lessons to real-life situations, I understand better and felt more confident. And if I become a teacher in the future, I want to be that kind of teacher. Someone who adjusts to my students' need and make sure that everyone feels included. I'll use different teaching methods not just to make learning fun, but to make sure every student feels seen and capable. To sum it all up, flexible and differentiated teaching reminds us that there's no single best way to teach, but there are many right ways to reach our students. And every learner is unique, and as future educators, our job is to create learning experiences that fit their needs, strengths, and dreams. Thank you so much for listening. Again, I'm Johanna Abigail Serna, and I hope you learned something from my reflection about flexible and differentiated teaching.